Welcome to the NOSC Los Angeles Manpower Res Pay Department Indoc. The NOSC Los Angeles Manpower Res Pay Department is a customer service division. We provide customer service and assistance to discharges, page 2 updates, which is now Red DA, SGLI, unit assignments, personnel gains, transfers, or also known as true exchanges, RUAD, which stands for Reserve Unit Assignment Document, reserve pay with any pay concerns or discrepancies, drill weekend schedules, RFMT, which is Reserve Force Management Tools, the IRR, Individual Ready Reserves, NATS, New Accession Training, EDM, Enhanced Drill Management, INSIPS, Navy Standard Integrated Personnel System. Types of Individual Duty Trainings, IDTs. Regular drill weekends, which consist of 85% of IDTs, 40 of 48. Rescheduled drills, which are moved to support commands on non-drill weekends, which will only be authorized for the needs of the Navy. No personal reasons are allowed. Submitted via EDM. Additional ATP, FHD, RMP, and non-pays, once again, authorized only to support NOSC LA training missions. Authorized absences, AAs, are for conflictions with AT and ADTs, must still maintain a satisfactory year, and unexcused absences, UA. Pay and policy procedures. All IDT scheduling is conducted via the unit mustering officials and unit chain of command within EDM. Pay changes and discrepancies should be routed through the unit mustering officials before notifying the NRA. ATs and ADTs. To avoid pay discrepancies, ensure you do not get mustered as present for any conflicting drill periods. Direct deposit is mandatory. Minimum IDT is 4 hours. Maximum IDT is 24 hours. No more than 2 IDTs are performed in one day. No more than 1 funeral drill and RMP are allowed to be performed in one day. And no more than 48 regular IDTs per fiscal year. Preventing pay problems. Report all pay discrepancies to unit mustering officials immediately. Following up and communication is key. If you call the NRA before contacting your unit, we will refer you back to them, as your unit needs to be aware of any and all discrepancies to your pay. Also note, before contacting your unit leadership, review your leave and earning statements via MyPay with the link provided in this training. All allowances are based on current information recorded at INSIPS and reflecting on your Red DA. Ensure your information is correct well in advance of performing active duty to prevent pay discrepancies. The best way to check your LES is to go to Google, search Navy, quick links. Then you're going to navigate down to Navy MyPay. Once you've had that loaded up, you're going to sign in with your CAC. Things to consider. Communication is an important part of life, even more so as a CELRES, as you have a civilian obligation as well as a military obligation. Communication within your unit and your unit chain of command is important as a successful route as a CELRES. Know the difference between your unit OIC and your NOSC CO. Everything starts within your unit's chain of command, leading up to your unit OIC. Fiscal years begin on October 1st and end on September 30th, resuming again as a new fiscal year on the following October 1st. Annual training consists of 10 to 14 days per fiscal year and is required to have a good year. Authorized absences as a 6-month policy or 24 AA drill periods are only authorized after returning from a mobilization or authorized within your unit leadership via page 13 and special request chit. After you acquire 9 unauthorized absences, we will begin the process to administratively separate you. If you have personal issues going on in your life, please be sure to communicate that within your unit. Reschedules must be approved before performing to ensure that you are paid. If you have not had an approved reschedule and you who are about to show up, please contact the Manpower ResPay department. AT and ADT conflict with reschedules. IDTT covers travel. EDM reschedules are needed to compensate base pay. Your chain of command is important. Units must be aware of everything and anything before coming to a NOSC Manpower ResPay rep. As reservists, there are times when your civilian obligations conflict with your military obligations. To start off, we make sure to put out our entire fiscal year drill schedule out at the beginning of each fiscal year. We do this so CellRes can prepare for the year and make adjustments or understandings with their civilian employers ahead of time. This document can be found on the Navy Reserve home port on our SharePoint, which I will direct you to later in the video. Reschedule unit IDTs are to meet Navy requirements only. That means no personal reasons. Rescheduled IDTs must be scheduled in EDM in advance, within a reasonable commuting distance, unless the sailor has signed a NAVPERS 1070/613 administrative remarks, agreeing to drill outside the reasonable commuting distance. Unit COs or designated representatives are authorized to direct performance of rescheduled IDT periods to take advantage of emergent training opportunities, including IDTT evolutions, accommodate non-availability of training resulting from schedule changes, equipment breakdown, or when access to drill training sites is impossible due to adverse weather conditions, civil disturbances, or increased threat condition levels. Ensure completion of medical or administrative requirements as determined by the NRA. Now let's navigate to the NOSC Los Angeles SharePoint. Once again, we're going to go to the My Navy portal, or Navy Quick Links. And you're going to go down to the Navy Reserve home port. Once here, you're going to see at the top right a bunch of little tools. What we're going to go to is Commands, Regions, Southwest, Los Angeles. You will be prompted for your CAC access. Be sure to choose the PIV and not your email. This is the NOSC Los Angeles SharePoint, where we have all the departments and a bunch of nifty little tools that you can utilize. We're going to go to the Manpower section. The most important tool for us here at Manpower ResPay are all of these folders you can find here, and within all of these folders are step-by-step guides through PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, or even sometimes Excel. We encourage everyone, unit leadership to CellRes, to OICs, to utilize all of these documents as they have valuable information and once again are step-by-step guides created by the staff themselves. Thank you for watching the NOSC Los Angeles Manpower ResPay Department Indoc. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to the NOSC Los Angeles Manpower ResPay Department team via email or phone during regular business hours. Our hours of operation are 0730 to 1500 Monday through Friday, and 0630 to 1700 on drill weekend.